Hey, this is Ben from Trading Experts, and today I'll be taking you through the top 3 reasons why most new traders fail to make money. Over the last nearly half decade at this point, we've been teaching hundreds, if not thousands, of new traders how to successfully navigate the market, and it's quite a shocker, but everyone we speak to is looking to make more money. The unfortunate reality is about 90% of new traders lose money year in and year out. Now, most might think there's a variety of reasons, but it typically falls into one of 3 main reasons, and the first one being is a lack of planning. Talk to most new traders and their idea goes as far as I'm looking to buy low and sell high, or I'm looking to buy it at 50 and sell it at 60 and do that every single day until I'm a billionaire. Now, in the beginning, we go through a lucky streak and we might have 1 or 2 trades that work very quickly and we think we have the Midas touch and this will go on for the rest of our career. But very quickly, the market humbles us and we start to see that trading isn't as easy as we thought it was in the beginning. Now, as time goes on, most new traders typically jump from investment choice to investment choice. They might start with stocks and it's too boring, too slow. They jump over to options. They want to make money faster and they see how much faster they're actually losing it. You see some friends making money in the crypto space and they go and buy some coins that they couldn't explain what to do anyways. And they just continue to bounce around from idea to idea and continue to lose money. Eventually, most get tired with this run around and eventually land on buying just mutual funds for the long term. Now, with over 8,000 mutual funds out there, it could be quite difficult to find one that's actually going to beat the market. Now, take a quick second and just throw out a guess of what you think the number of funds actually beat the market in the last decade. And the answer is probably going to shock you. The answer is actually only 28. Meaning that 99% of these funds fail to beat the market, which is their entire sole purpose of being out there for. And the reason that's quite simple, which is they're very expensive investment vehicles to be in. And that's the main reason why they fail. The second most important factor is the fact that most of these fund managers have no money invested in the fund. You'd be quite surprised to find out what Miss Woods has in her ARK fund, and it's not as much you would imagine. Now, the reason for this, most people don't know, is just from a lack of education. You don't learn about mutual funds in high school. You certainly don't learn how to trade stocks in college, so you have to kind of figure out on your own, as we did the hard way. Most think they're going to learn about the market very quickly. I thought I was going to teach myself how to master the market in a month. It took me nearly half a decade just to kind of get a basic grasp of what things, how things worked. And after time, this is typically what your account looks like. And it's a site, you have that anxiety, you don't want to log in, you're afraid of, what's going to happen the next day, and that's not a good way to live your life. Now we're quick to forget that when we set burning building that the average firefighter spends about 600 hours in a classroom before they even step into the field and put on any of their gear. And that's how we've set up our approach as well. During these next 90 days, you will not be trading a single share with us. You won't be investing a dollar with us. You won't be spending a dollar with us to even learn from the program. But you will be going through a program that we've designed to take you from the absolute basics of the market, learning simple things as how to create a watch list, up to very complicated tax strategies. Now, this might seem like a daunting task for most, and we find that realistically, you have about a 50-50 chance. From the members who join our program, there's about 50% who were able to successfully complete the challenge, and realistically, 50% fail. And the reason for that is quite simple. It's just a difference in mindset. There's individuals who come in who want to be the smartest person in the room. They always want to be right. They can't accept honest feedback. And those are the individuals that will have a very difficult time in the market with or without us. And they quickly find the door. The ones who make it through the challenge and are able to take control of the financial future are the ones who have what we refer to as a growth mindset. They're willing to ask questions. They're willing to accept honest and correct feedback and find ways to improve their own trading. Now, like any course or buying any video, it's very easy to add it to the cart or buy it online or stack up your bookshelf, but the average adult reads less than 1 book a year. So now you might be wondering, how are you going to read 10 books with us in 90 days when the average adult reads less than 1? Now we challenge down into 10 separate books, but for now I don't want you to dream about making money or successfully navigating the market. I want you to focus simply on just completing the first task, which is completing the Get Started Handbook. This is the most simple book, the book that you can come into the market with absolutely no knowledge. It will teach you important factors such as how to create a watch list, how to scan for setups, how to create your first game plan, how to read charts, learning what orders to use and more importantly what orders not to use, and the most important question that we get asked all the time of what broker to use. And we'll go over all those topics in that first handbook, and that is your main goal. Now, for the individuals who don't do that, they're not looking to learn and read, but they still want to play in the markets, they end up like this individual that we see all the time. For the ones who don't, who actually go through and focus on learning first, they typically rise above their peers at a much faster rate. They learn how to set up the perfect 401k plan. They learn how to set up a SEP IRA if they're self-employed. If they have any children, they learn the different types of college accounts they can set up. If they have a mortgage, they learn how to shave 5 years off their mortgage without paying $1 more than they are already paying. If they have any student debt, they learn how to shave that debt down faster. There's over 90 lessons you will learn over these 3 months that we will give to you in very small doses each and every day. Now, what we've found over the last couple of years of running this particular challenge is that the average member who completes it will increase their future net worth by about $50,000. I'm not saying you will have $50,000 in this challenge. I'm not saying you will make $50,000 on this challenge. What I'm simply saying is you will increase your future net worth by about $50,000. Now, one lesson in particular is the 401k plan, and we refer to it as the $1 million difference. Now, you're watching this video, you more than likely are employed by a company that offers a 401k plan. And now I don't know you, but I can tell you for certain that there's a high probability that you're contributing to your 401k plan via pre-tax contributions. You're contributing probably 3 to 4% to take full advantage of the match, which is very smart. And you're also invested in a target date fund, probably a target date fund with the year 2050 or 2065 at the end. Now, again, how do I know this when I don't know you? It's because 99 out of 100 people set it up that way, and unfortunately, that's the incorrect way. The average employee who's making about $60,000 a year and following that approach that all of their peers are following will retire with around $800,000 to $900,000. That might sound like a lot of money to most people, but in the reality, once you start taking that money out, you will be taxed on it, and you can basically cut that amount in half. What we refer to as the $1 million difference is that we make some minor changes. And I will tell you this right now, and we will get into it deeper in the challenge. The first one is changing that pre-tax to Roth. The main factor by doing that is that when you take the money out down the road, it's tax-free. Uncle Sam doesn't get a penny of it. That's the most important factor. The second is slowly increasing that contribution. Most go to just the 4% to take full advantage of the match, but they're unaware that they can contribute way more than that, and it's in their own best interest. And lastly is getting out of that costly target date fund. Again, we talked earlier about how 99% of these mutual funds fail to beat the market. We want to get out of the one that's failing to beat the market and show you the one that will match the market. And that's in every 401k plan. It's just difficult for most to find it, and that's what we will show you. And again, that average individual who does make these 3 simple changes, changing from pre-tax to Roth, increasing that contribution above that mental threshold of 4% and getting in the proper fund, will typically retire with about $1 million to $1.5 million. Now, the most important factor about that is that $1 million to $1.5 million will be completely tax-free. They can take it out day one and go buy a Bugatti if they like, and owe Uncle Sam nothing, while their peers will end up paying half to Uncle Sam because they clicked the one mouse button the wrong way, decades prior. Now, this journey might be difficult for most when you go at it alone, and that's why we designed this to help you with the most efficient way possible. We have a team of mentors that are in each and every group. They will work one-on-one with you throughout the challenge. You will be in a group atmosphere with other individuals who are at the same stage as you are, so you have some peers that you can work with, as well as myself and my partner, or a phone call or text away with any personal questions about your own financial standing. Now, most of you might be thinking, I'm too busy. You might have a full-time job, you have a family, you're running a business, and we get it. We're here to add another source of income. We're not here to replace it. We're not here to have you sit in front of a computer all day long. The majority of our members are in the same boat as you. They work full-time. They have a business. They have a growing family. They're purchasing homes. They're all doing the same thing. And as busy as we all think that we really are, when you pull up your Instagram account, you'll probably see you're spending 30 to 40 minutes a day aimlessly scrolling. And if you don't believe me, click on activity and just see for yourself. Now, we teach a topic called habit stacking, where we insert a new habit with an already established habit, such as watching TV at night or scrolling aimlessly on Instagram. And all we want to do is just minorly tweak that habit, where when you have that feeling to sit down on the couch after a day of work and watch your favorite show on Netflix, is you simply just pull up the handbook and complete one lesson. Once you've done that, then go and have your fun and enjoy your day, and you will quickly find that when you insert this new habit, you will quickly breeze through this challenge. Now, for the people that do this and are able to take control of their investment future and their financial standing, are able to find more freedom, and that's ultimately the main goal here. We're not here to be stuck at a working job because we don't have enough money to retire on. We want to have some more freedom, and some of these individuals below have all gone through our challenge. Some of them actually work with us currently and will be there to teach you. The individual with that black hat is Heaven. He'll be there to help you through the first step. You can see Tom in the corner. He'll be helping you in step 2. We're all here to help you. And at this point, you're at a crossroads. You can continue during the path that you've been going. Maybe it's been working for you, but maybe some of these points I've just highlighted you might not know enough about, and that's what we're here to help you for. If you are open-minded to learn more about our challenge, you can click on the link below. Again, you'll have no cost associated for the first 3 months with us. I will personally email and text you before that challenge expires, so you'll know well up front before there's any cost associated to continuing with us. And if you have learned anything from this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you all the best.